Hello, friends. Mrs. Short here to read you another Eric Carle book. Have you heard this one? I had this one when I taught, and it was one of those that I kept. It's called Rooster's Off to See the World. And as you can tell by the title, there's Rooster and there's the sun. So let's find out what Rooster sees. One fine morning, a rooster decided that he wanted to travel. So, right then and there, he set out to see the world. He hadn't walked very far when he began to feel lonely. Now, you will notice that on the corners, that's a picture of a rooster. So, it's the rooster by himself. So, this is like a math book, also. Just then, he met two cats. Rooster, two cats. The rooster said to them, "Come along with me to see the world." The cats liked the idea of a trip very much. "We would love to," they purred and set off down the road with Rooster. As they wandered on, the rooster and the cats met three frogs. There they are. "How would you like to come with us to see the world?" asked the rooster, eager for more company. "Why not?" answered the frogs. "We're not busy now." So the frogs jumped along behind the rooster and the cats. And you can count how many friends there are. After a while, the rooster and the cats and the frogs saw four turtles crawling slowly down the road, as turtles do. "Hey," said the rooster, "how would you like to see the world?" "It might be fun," snapped one of the turtles, and they joined the others. Should we count to see how many friends are together right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Show me 10 with your hands, with your fingers. Very good. Saw you all do it. As the rooster, the cats, the frogs, and the turtles walked along, they came to 5 fish swimming in the brook. "Where are you going?" asked the fish. "We're off to see the world," answered Rooster. "May we come along?" pleaded the fish. "Delighted to have you," the rooster replied. And so the fish came along to see the world. Remember, there were 5 fish, and we just counted 10. So it's 10 plus 5. Do you know what that answer is? Think about it as I turn the page. Make sure I'm not turning more than one page, because these are thick. Okay, here we go. By the way, did you say 15? Because you were right. The sun went down. It began to get dark. The moon came up over the horizon. "Where's our dinner?" asked the cats. "Where are we supposed to sleep?" asked the frogs. "We're cold," complained the turtles. Just then, some fireflies flew overhead. "We're afraid," cried the fish. Now, the rooster really had not made any plans for the trip around the world. He had not remembered to think about food and shelter, so he didn't know how to answer his friends. After a few minutes of silence, the fish suddenly decided that it might be best for them if they headed for home. They wished the others a happy trip and swam away. Ooh, so how many fish swam away? So how many animals do we have left? Should we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because 5 fish swam away. Hmm. Then the turtles began to think about their warm house. They turned and crawled back down the road without so much as a goodbye. So 4 turtles left. So we had 10, and now we take away 4. And how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 minus 4 equals 6. Mrs. Short always has to put that lesson in there. The frogs weren't too happy with the trip anymore either. First one, and then the other, and finally the last one jumped away. They were polite enough, though, to wish the rooster a good evening as they disappeared into the night. So there goes the 3 frogs. And now there's only 3 animals left. Let me get a little closer. There's the rooster over there, and the cat. Cats, I should say. The cats then remembered an unfinished meal that they had left behind. They kindly wished the rooster a happy journey, and they too headed for home. Now the rooster was all alone, and he hadn't seen anything of the world. He thought for a minute and said to the moon, "To tell you the truth, I'm not only hungry and cold, but I'm homesick as well." The moon didn't answer because it too disappeared. So there were 3 animals left, the cats left, and now it's back to just the rooster. Do you see what's in the corner? I love this picture, and I know it might be hard for you to see. So first I want to show it to you. It's just so beautiful. Eric Carle does his own illustrations on most of his books, and it's just amazing. Okay. The rooster knew what he had to do. He turned around and went back home. He enjoyed a good meal of grain and then sat on his very own perch. After a while, he went to sleep and had a wonderful, happy dream all about a trip around the world. Ever have a trip going around the world? Let me read you a little bit about what Eric Carle wrote at the end. As a child, Eric Carle claims to have been much more of a philosopher than a mathematician. It means he thought about things more than being a math person like this book is about. He recalls he had some difficulties this way. If you told me there were 2 apples in a bowl and one was taken away, and then asked me how many apples were left, I wasn't sure. After all, you really can't take away an apple. You can eat it, or make cider out of it, or hide it under a basket. But the apple is still an apple, and it isn't really gone. On the other hand, if you added 1 apple to a bowl with an apple already in it, there was always the bowl to worry about. Wasn't that a something to count in the total? Eric Carle wrote Roosters Off to See the World not only for the child who has difficulty with numbers as specific symbols, but for all children who are getting acquainted with numbers or used to numbers. So I just wanted to share that with you, and you might be confused and like, what, Mrs. Short? But it just goes to show you that there's different ways of looking at things, and not everyone is good at every subject. As a matter of fact, math wasn't my strong point. You know what I loved? This is really going to be shocking. Reading and writing. We all have things that we enjoy doing. We have to do other things, but there are things that we spend more time on, especially as you get older, like I'm doing now. I'm sharing books with you. And I shared a little bit of math with you. All right, lesson's over. I hope you enjoyed this story. I will see you next time, friends. Bye.